province. This is the news bulletin, and here are the headlines. President Hichilema reaffirms commitment to develop Western Province. Hamonga bids farewell to Western Province. LWSC launches affordable toilet emptying in Lusaka. And in international news, Ugandan opposition leader Kezia Besigye hospitalized after collapsing in court. And in sports news, Konkola Blaze set up 2026-2027 preparations in Mongu. With the news in detail, my name is Celestina Tiankenji Mbewe. President Hakainde Hichilema has reaffirmed his government's commitment to developing Western Province with a focus on improving road infrastructure, strengthening public service delivery, and creating employment opportunities. Speaking during his working visit to Mulobezi district, President Hichilema said government will prioritize the rehabilitation and construction of key roads in the district, including Simungoma, Sichili, and Wampa roads. The president further assured volunteer nurses in Mulobezi district that government remains committed to creating employment opportunities in the health sector as more positions become available. President Hichilema is on a 2-day working visit to Western Province. During the tour, he is expected to visit several districts, including Mwandi, Sesheke, Shangombo, Senanga, Nalolo, Sioma, Limulunga, and Mongu, where he will engage with local communities and inspect ongoing development projects.
President Hakainde Hichilema has continued his tour to Western Province in the remaining 8 districts. He reaffirmed government's commitment to developing Western Province with focus on improving road infrastructure, strengthening public service delivery, and creating employment opportunities. Speaking during a working visit to Mulobezi district, President Hichilema said government will prioritize the rehabilitation and construction of key roads in the district.
The Simunguma, Sichili, Luampa Road. It is our priority to complete the new district administration infrastructure. Offices and houses. We want all the workers working here to be housed here and the offices to be complete. That is one of our priorities.
The president further assured volunteer nurses in Mulobezi that government remains committed to creating employment opportunities in the health sector as more positions become available.
Just continue voting for the UPND, then you will get a job also. Now, I know that we have volunteer nurses here. Are you volunteers? Are you volunteers? Okay. From next month, write down the names of those nurses. They'll be employed.
President Hichilema is on a 2-day working visit to Western Province. During the tour, he is expected to visit Mwandi, Sesheke, Shangombo, Senanga, Nalolo, Sioma, Limulunga, and Mongu, where he will engage local communities and inspect ongoing development projects. Nchumanyasi Aminwe, Bulozi TV News, Mongu, Western Province.
Western Province outgoing Commissioner of Police Ray Hamonga has bid farewell to the province, describing his tenure of 8 months as most fulfilling periods of his policing career. Addressing officers on July 29, 2026, Hamonga expressed gratitude for their unwavering commitment, professionalism, and loyalty. Despite the numerous challenges faced, the service remained committed to sacred duty of protecting life and property while maintaining law and order throughout the province. He added that Western Province remains in capable hands of the incoming Commissioner of Police, Mobita Nawa, as he proceeds to his new appointment on the Copper Belt, carrying with him fond memories of the province and friendship he has described that will always remain close to his heart.
Duty now calls in the Copper Belt for Ray Hamonga after 8 months serving as Commissioner of Police in Western Province. Hamonga's deployment to the province was his first assignment following 5 years as police spokesperson in the Zambia Police Service. During his tenure, he featured on Bulozi TV's The Power program, where he demonstrated unwavering commitment to ensuring safety, law and order in Western Province.
Whether the cases are reducing or increasing, I will leave it to the member of the public to judge. But however, we are doing everything possible in our means as Zambia Police Service to ensure that cattle rustlers are apprehended, arrested, prosecuted and taken to court.
He worked closely with the media, traditional leaders, government institutions, stakeholders, and members of the public. Many in the region fondly embraced him as their tribal cousin. In his farewell remarks, Hamonga described his 8 months in the province as the most fulfilling period of his policing career. He said he lives with fond memories and friendships that will remain close to his heart. The outgoing commissioner commended police officers for their dedication, professionalism, and loyalty in upholding safety, law, and order in Western Province. As he proceeds to his next assignment on the Copper Belt, Hamonga expressed confidence that Western Province remains in capable hands under incoming Commissioner of Police, Mubita Nawa. Nchimonyasi Aminwe, Bulozi TV News, Mongu, Western Province.
The Ministry of Fisheries and Livestock has set up the Senanga aquaculture expansion as one of the means of addressing the issue of fingerlings in the province. Speaking at the fish harvest ceremony in Senanga, Acting Director Fisheries and Livestock Edwin Kikaba said the Fisheries Department is currently improving one of the local breeds, Andreasoni tilapia, locally known as Njinji, which has been harvested on July 23, 2026. He said the fish has been improved, currently on its 4th generation, and it has proved to be a faster growth in terms of local conditions.
In order to address the fingerling issues, the Department of Fisheries is currently improving one of the local breeds, the fish which is normally called in the traditional language as Njinji. Wakukona kutaisa vuti walitapi zaluna za kwano za kuikimela mikizo na zolu kutulaka chenu mfuta walitapi zolu kutula kilinjinji. This fish has been improved now. It's in its 4th generation, and it has proved to be a faster growth in terms of local conditions. So I want to encourage all the private hatcheries as well as government hatcheries in Western Province to get access of this improved fish species.
A Mongo-based senior citizen has called for accelerated development in the district, particularly in the road infrastructure, while expressing confidence in the United Party for National Development UPND and its Mongo Central parliamentary candidate Makande. Speaking on Bulozi TV's The Political Race program, Imanga Namushi commended the UPND, describing it as a party committed to taking development closer to the people. He also expressed confidence in Makai, saying he is a leader with vision and initiative, and appealed to the New Dawn administration to invest in more roads and industries across Western Province.
Zolo pilelo bata mamungu yetu na holo. Kamani bonera ferana. Kimi kwakwa. Chole muri muruto no rufaze kurufalisha bati. Mirwa itumira kumunga bupiro. Chole nteruto kwa holo. Mo mamungu central. Kimi kwakwa. Mikwa kwa kio ni ruto kwa holo. Mi nitumira kwa puso ya UPND. Kakuli ba UPND mwendi wa mwaba wenda ngafa UPND abazi bintawo ya UPND UPND ki United Party for National Development ki party ye batakutisa zolo pili kwa sichaba ka ufera chele ntero kutoka kikuli lube ni mikwakwa zezero za mayanga kuli poti kumalisha bati njuti nema patapata nga nanula muvuku kukuhasa kwa mulao lupata kuli kumbe ni mikwakwa hande kuna zolo piriye Lubata mirubata hape kuli mwa Bulozi mo kube nili companies kube ni ma industries.
The Lusaka Water Supply and Sanitation Company has launched a scheduled toilet emptying pilot program aimed at improving sanitation services by enabling households to pay for regular toilet emptying through affordable monthly contributions. Speaking on the program, LWCS Manager for Peri-Urban and Rural Water Supply and Sanitation, Wanze Piri, disclosed that the pilot program has commenced with community sensitization and household registration in George, Chawama, and Kanyama, the first communities selected to benefit from the initiative. Under the program, participating households will contribute a 70 kwacha per month, enabling them to spread the cost of toilet emptying while ensuring their pit latrines and septic tanks are serviced before the overflow.
The Lusaka Water Supply and Sanitation Company has introduced a scheduled toilet emptying pilot program that will allow households to pay for regular toilet emptying through affordable monthly contribution in a move aimed at improving sanitation and preventing disease outbreaks. Speaking on the program, Lusaka Water Supply and Sanitation Company Manager for Peri-Urban and Rural Water Supply and Sanitation, Wanze Piri, disclosed that the pilot program has commenced with community sensitization and household registration in George Compound, Chawama and Kanyama, the first communities selected to benefit from the initiative. Under the program, participating households will contribute 70 kwacha per month, enabling them to spread the cost of toilets emptying while ensuring their pit latrine and septic tanks are serviced before they overflow.
Noticed improved service quality. It's a program which allows customers to make small monthly payments towards their toilet and septic tank emptying as compared to the on-demand service where they need a large amount of money for them to access the service. We are also moving towards enhanced private sector participation, digital monitoring, as well as sustainable financing. These all align with our commitment to citywide inclusive sanitation. We have a vision of ensuring that all residents within Lusaka have access to this service.
LWSC says the initiative forms part of its citywide inclusive sanitation program, including those without access to sewer systems.
The private operators, that's the vacuum truck operators and the manual pit emptiers, provide the emptying service and the transport service, while LWSC regulates the quality of service, licenses the private operators. Our partnership with the service providers has been very positive. They now play a very critical role in reaching the communities who depend mostly on on-site sanitation. This model allows us to expand our services efficiently while protecting public health as well as the environment.
He further adds that the scheduled emptying program will not only improve public health but also strengthen fecal sludge management by promoting the use of licensed sanitation service providers and ensuring waste is safely transported to Lusaka Water Supply and Sanitation Company treatment plants. Margaret Chota, Bulozi TV News in Lusaka.
The Non-Governmental Gender Organization Coordinating Council, NGOCC, has expressed concern over the low number of women contesting in the Zambia's August 13, 2026 general elections, saying the country is moving further away from achieving gender equity in political leadership. Speaking during a media briefing in Lusaka, NGOCC board chairperson Beauty Katebe, in a speech read on her behalf by NGOCC board publicity secretary Leah Mutaba, said only one of the 14 presidential candidates is a woman, while female representation has also declined in parliamentary, mayoral, and ward councillor nomination compared to the 2021 general elections. NGOCC said the figures show that the constitutional reforms and political party commitment have translated into equal opportunities for women seeking elective office.
When women are absent from leadership, critical issues like maternal health, childcare system, and equitable legal reforms are often deprioritized or poorly designed. It is for this reason Non-Governmental Gender Organizations Coordination Council (NGOCC) has expressed concerns over the low number of women contesting in Zambia's 13th August 2026 general elections, saying that the country is moving further away from achieving gender equality in political leadership. Speaking during a media briefing in Lusaka, NGOCC board chairperson Beauty Kateb, in a speech read on her behalf by NGOCC board publicity secretary Leah Mitaba, said only one of the 14 presidential candidates is a woman, while female representation has also declined in parliamentary and ward council nominations compared to the 2021 elections. NGOCC said the figures show that constitutional reforms and political party commitment have not translated into equal opportunities for women seeking elective office.
NGOCC expresses deep concern at the persistently low representation of women among validly nominated candidates for the August 13, 2026 general elections. As announced by the Electoral Commission of Zambia, ECZ, the nomination figures demonstrate that despite constitutional reforms, policy commitments, and repeated pledges by political parties, women continue to face.
The organization also condemns reported cases of violence, intimidation, and alleged manipulations during party adoption and nomination processes.
And I think it is on record that our NGOCC chairperson was actually detained in relation to some of these underhand methods that were being employed. Such practices undermine democratic values, discourage capable women from offering themselves for public office, and weaken public confidence in internal party democracy. Violence and manipulation have no place in a democratic society and must never become acceptable features of Zambia's electoral process.
NGOCC has further called on political leaders, electoral stakeholders, and voters to promote peaceful, inclusive elections and support the elections of more women, arguing that Zambia cannot achieve a truly representative democracy while women remain significantly underrepresented in public offices.
We call upon relevant authorities to investigate these incidents promptly and ensure that those responsible are held accountable regardless of political affiliation.
Margaret Shota, Bulozi TV News in Lusaka.
We take a break, stay with us.
When women are absent from leadership, critical issues like maternal health, childcare system, and equitable legal reforms are often deprioritized or poorly designed. It is for this reason non-government candidates and
guidance programs.
Lusaka.
We take a break, stay with us.
Healthness Medical Center, nurturing health, empowering lives. At Healthness Medical Center, we provide high-quality, accessible healthcare for individuals, families, and the wider community in Mongo and beyond. We focus on preventive care, offering blood pressure, diabetes and cholesterol checks, HIV counseling and testing, and community health education programs. Our outpatient and maternal child health services support families with general consultations, antenatal and postnatal care, child growth and monitoring, nutrition counseling, and family planning. Our laboratory services provide routine tests, rapid diagnostics, and selected specialized tests, while our pharmacy ensures timely access to medicines with professional guidance. HealthNest is also here during emergencies, providing 24/7 care, stabilization, first aid, and referral services supported by rapid diagnostics and ready access to medicines. We help with recovery and rehabilitation through physiotherapy for children and adults, including clubfoot, fractures, cerebral palsy, neurological conditions, and soft tissue injuries. Our diagnostic services such as ultrasound and ECG help monitor progress, and ongoing preventive care supports long-term health. At Healthness Medical Center, we combine quality, compassion, and reliable care
to nurture health and empower lives. You can locate us at 53120 Lusaka Road, Kambule, 7488 Mongu. Contact us on +2609729265521. Our website www.healthnestmd.com. Healthnest Medical Center, nurturing health, empowering lives.
For decades, Zambia has searched for its promise. Through triumph, sacrifice, and difficult seasons, many promised change. Many spoke of hope, but the burden remained heavy. And then, a servant of the people stepped forward. Not perfect, not a magician, but a man willing to lead his people through the wilderness toward a better Zambia. Like Moses leading his people toward the promised land. The journey was never meant to be easy, because nations are not built overnight. They are built through faith, sacrifice, and perseverance. The work is not finished, but Zambia is moving forward.
On the 13th of August 2026, vote for Hakainde Hichilema as President of the Republic of Zambia.
Voting is one of the few moments where we all have a voice.
One person, one vote.
No titles, no status.
Just a choice.
It's not about doing nothing.
It's about showing up.
Because your vote matters.
It's easy.
It's important.
It's ours. Count me in.
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 Thank you so very much for staying tuned. We'll continue with the news, and now international news. Prominent Ugandan opposition figure Kezia Besigye has been admitted to an intensive care unit after collapsing during a court appearance in Kampala. According to a statement by his wife, Winnie Bisiema, the 70-year-old politician is on trial for treason and has been in custody since November 2024. Bisiema said Besigye was transferred to a hospital in Kampala where concerns have once again been raised about his health. This is the third time Besigye has been hospitalized since his detention. His wife has repeatedly criticized the condition of his detention, describing them as inhumane and alleging a plot to kill him. President Yoweri Museveni's government has faced growing criticism over an expanding crackdown on opposition figures, lawyers, and independent media in recent months. And finally, in sports news, Konkola Blaze Football Club has pitched camp in Mongu Western Province for a pre-season training program as the team sets up preparations for the 2026-2027 MTN Fast Premier League season. The Chilera Wombwe-based side, coached by former Chipolo Polo trainer Beston Chambeshi, will be looking to build on its preparations with a strengthened squad ahead of the new campaign. Among the club's new signings is Congolese forward Idris Ilunga Mbombo, who joins the Nkana Football Club.
Konkola Blades, also known as Sharp Razor among its fans, has become the latest on the list of elite FA's MTN teams to visit Mongu Western Province for a pre-season tour. And despite a sandy pitch, the players are adapting well, including newly signed Congolese lethal striker from Kana Football Club, who came under fire from online critics labeling him beyond his prime time.
The players are doing fine. I think they are a working team, so I like their attitude and the way they are showing their seriousness in terms of training. But the sun is it's fine. It's fine for footballers in terms of strength. I think we are in the right strength. He's a young man who has got was what future in his life where football is concerned, and I'm happy as chosen to come and play for Konkola because he was once my player.
Despite having good spells in the MTN Fuzz Super League, the KCM-sponsored team has never lifted the League Cup, with their best finish being in 2011 when they finished third on the table. Last season, they finished the campaign holding spot number 9, but Quicksilver has assured the team he will do better.
We are here to train and to make sure we come and play good football and give our supporters a good 2026-2027 season.
Nicknamed Quicksilver, Beston Chambeshi has won the prestigious MTN Fuzz Super League 9 times, 7 as a player and twice as a coach and assistant coach. Could Beston Chambeshi be the one to deliver the prestigious MTN Fuzz Super League trophy to Konkola Stadium? Reporting for Bulozi TV, I'm Bruce Masadela in Mongu, Western Province.
And that sports item brings us to the end of the news, but before we go, here's a recap on the headlines. President Hichilema reaffirms commitment to develop Western Province. Hamonga bids farewell to Western Province. LWCS launches affordable toilet emptying in Lusaka. And in international news, Ugandan opposition leader hospitalized after collapsing in court. And in sports news, Konkola Blaze set up 2026-2027 preparations in Mongo. You can always watch our bulletin on TopStar Channel 120 in Mongo, Limulunga, Nalolo, Lusaka, Chongwe, Chilanga, parts of Senanga, Kalabo, Rufunsa, and the surrounding areas. On Facebook, we are Bulozi TV. Have been Celestina Tia and Kenji Mil with the news bulletin. Enjoy the rest of our broadcasting.